The thoughts, opinions, and most importantly the perspectives expressed in this show are solely those of the participants including all guests, and do not reflect the opinions or practices of More Heights Media and or any of its production or advertising partners. Furthermore, More Heights Media does not endorse or condone all topics discussed during this broadcast. This show is purely for entertainment.
OVO or XO?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I would still think OVO put something for the city more than XO.
No. But who you associating with if you got the association? That's the question, no? For me to be
She's still out there just dealing with it, huh?
Nah.
Shout out all the girls just dealing with it.
Nah, I don't think she's dealing with it anymore. We had a bit of a conversation today where
today?
I think she's done dealing with it.
Bring that shit back, bro. Like,
I'll figure it out.
Where's your library card? Where's your library card?
I got a library card still. Yo, shout out to Toronto Library right now.
Oh, you seen that, eh?
I did see that.
Okay.
The CN Tower?
Yeah.
I didn't see it. Talk about it real quick.
Yo,
got 30 seconds.
If you got a Toronto Library card, they're allowing you to get free admission to the CN Tower.
For how long?
Oh, come on, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But nothing there. None don't beat that. None don't beat that. None don't be the scammer them there, dog. None don't be the scammer them there, bro. None don't be the scammer them there.
Every time.
I'll play right now.
A nicely played scammer?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Even though what? No, but look how many you took from me already.
What did I take from you?
Me bad.
Yeah, that's all I took.
Come on, bro.
That's all I took.
That one's another one, bro.
Okay, hold up.
And
If you want to talk about who took what from who, right?
What?
Then let's talk about.
Yeah, but I put the Nas on here, so I have it too. Just because.
What about this? Where'd you get that from?
I mean, nah. Hold on. No. That's because we was telling a story, and then the week, remember? Because
it doesn't
the
matter.
Next
the
week
origins,
is when I was like, yo, I'm gonna have that.
I gotta. It doesn't matter the orange he
Don't
came
do
with.
that. Nah, it's your recording. Are you good? Yeah.
We already knew.
Only going up this year.
Whatever, bro. Let me.
We
But even this.
Only going up this year.
What can really be that lazy, Jar?
I knew he was gonna drop for that.
It's the lazy. Come on, bro.
Let's put it this
Only
way.
going up this year.
DJ Khaled's got some he's got some shit. I could probably take a couple more from DJ Khaled still.
That's true, still.
Only going up this year.
But yeah, if you haven't figured it out yet,
I do that.
come on, man. I hate that shit. Take that shit off of there.
Never.
Nah, yo.
Somebody gonna get hurt.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite. I forgot about that one. That's the best.
When I
that is
dropped
the best
that,
one that you
though,
have
this
on
guy was fucking dropping
that's the best one. That's the best one that he has on there. And the other time that you really got me with the sound effect, no. Damn it.
There's been a bunch still. There's been a bunch.
Nah, it was the Apu, yo. Thank you. Come again.
I got that
off
too.
the rip.
I got that too.
Remember that
I do.
that first episode that we put out?
I do. But he's walking in on his dad.
I hope everybody who's watching right now isn't new to this, because what we do around here is the sound effects bullshit.
Hold on. You guys are underestimating. You guys are also underestimating.
Enough, dog. Come on.
Come on.
Man.
Come on.
Big up Pre, bro. I think you're overdoing it at this point.
I am, but I'm hyped.
Off of what?
Just that. Like this is the energy of like, yo, let me just go crazy with everything.
Yeah. Fresh off that Tyson Fury, fresh off this new Ghostface. Yeah, we got a lot of things to get to. Fresh off this new beer, whatever the hell this shit's called.
It's not new, but it's new to you guys. You're welcome.
I think that's the wave he's on.
I said it's not new, but it's new to you guys. Black guys got to figure it out. Like, you guys are so far behind your shit, yo.
Yeah.
What? That's what you're trying to say?
Shout out Red Stripe.
Dan Corgan, real bad
This guy's
man.
on one tonight, man. I'm happy for this energy, bro. Behind the scenes, we got Knots, zealous, authentic pictures. Keep him booked, Pre.
Fuck this by YouTube.
Keep him busy.
This video by YouTube.
Pre ain't here tonight, but big her up every time wherever she's at. To my left, over here, we got the boy.
Face mob.
Back today.
Back.
Everybody in here is happy to see you, man.
Respect due.
Yeah,
going up
Blood,
this year.
sweat, and respect. Okay.
Beef.
Tour season almost done, so you know.
Oh, shout out to T-shirt, okay? That's the vibe, Taurus season.
You already know.
What are we in? We're in Gemini season now, no?
Not yet.
Gemini,
Not yet. Not yet. A couple more days, cuz.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm very.
That border.
Biggest Gemini outside. Yo.
Yeah.
Go find our Instagram
Now you know.
and keep her thing turn up too. Bodyammo.ca. We got a guest in the building. I really sometimes whenever I big him up on here, I don't know what to call him because I'm like, yo, I don't know which name you want on the road like that.
Give him a mic.
But more times I go by Frank. It's Frank. No, we're doing Frank. Frank and
what
T Dot.
we're
We're not doing the Frank and T Dots no more. What are we doing? Just Dippy?
Dippy,
All right,
man.
Dippy's out here tonight, bro.
Only going up this year.
Big up the Rex every time, yo. If you
Westmore
don't know,
alumni.
you already know. And over here to my right,
Yeah. God damn.
yo, this guy just can't stop with the board, eh?
I want to hit all of them today.
All right, let me just get
We got
this one out of the
time
way.
for
SB the Student, find him on Instagram at SB the Student.
Thank you.
Now let's get it all in perspective.
You know what I just realized? I didn't do myself, no?
You got to do it yourself.
That's a pause, I feel. Somehow. Some way. Somewhere in there, no?
Let's play the pause game today.
Anyways.
Let them know who you are. Let them know.
I go by the name of Bun. You can find me on Instagram at Wha'SUP Bun. Or maybe I'll go by Birkenstock Bun today. I got some Birkies on.
Oh boy.
Shout out to Hoodie.
Oh, that too, yo.
Yeah. What up?
Big up First King Clothing.
Who wants to be king?
Those are my colors still.
If you need something, bro, the man got new apparel. Yo, he showed me something today. He has some stuff that he just finished. I like those joints, bro. They're
guess I
gonna
gotta
be
grab
outside
that.
soon. So yo, trust me, go check him. Find him on the internet at Instagram at First King Clothing. On the internet, his website is www.1stclothing.com.
Big up.
Who wants to be king?
But now I'll hit you with the.
Now let's get it all in perspective.
Where do we want to start, yo? Because there's so many things
I
to
mean-
get to. Like you're the one that's all excited. What? I don't. How are things going? Your week? What? Busy week? Fun week?
I think we should make that the standard still.
All right, yo.
Yeah.
So you can start. How's your week, brother?
Yeah, my week's been like hype. It's been a really good week. It's been a really good week.
Why would you do?
Yeah, I got
You got some vagina.
that's kind of the norm,
It's
no?
kind of implied, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, that's not enough for me to be
she's
getting
still
like
out there
super
just
hype.
dealing with it, huh?
Nah.
Shout out all the girls just dealing with it.
Nah, I don't think she's dealing with it anymore. We had a bit of a conversation today where
today?
I think she's done dealing with it.
Some of them there.
Keep it
Nah,
too.
this is the
I keep it too authentic.
toxicity came out.
Oh,
my.
Things in its proper perspective.
You know when you cross the line, like when like you know you're right and you got to make your point, but you don't have to make your point. Like you can let it slide, but but you decide to make your point.
Yeah.
So,
I'm learning.
Yeah.
I'm sort of cutting out.
No, don't worry, I'm almost back on your boat now. Yeah, that's gonna be a wrap.
Yo, I'm outside all summer.
I'll send her this clip.
Damn, yo.
Yeah, we'll see what
That
happens.
sucks.
I gotta work it out.
I mean,
But it's all good. It's all good. I'm still hyped.
It's summertime, bro. Time to be outside.
Check this out. I got a story for you guys right out the gate. Went to my ideologist. You guys remember that from the last episode?
Yeah.
Dope. Chatting it up. We're having a conversation. Been seeing this guy for a long time, so it's not just the supplements that I need, but it's more like a personal conversation.
Yeah.
I see a book on his table behind him, right? And obviously, you guys are familiar with Superfan. Nav-igating, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I didn't even know he had a book, right?
Neither did I. He has a book?
I literally did not.
Damn.
And I'm talking to him about it.
Is he wearing his jersey on the cover?
He is wearing a jersey on the cover.
Got the ring?
I don't remember now, but it's him with the jersey with a sweater over it. That's not bad. All right, good timing. I like that. So
Board game heavy.
Yeah. Thank you. I know.
Board game bun.
I am. What? Come on. Board game SB. But so I go to him. I'm like, oh, I didn't know he had a book out, right? And I'm like, where can I get that? Like, I want to get the book, right? And he knows that we got this going on, obviously. He knows that I'm heavy into the books and all that. And he's like, I'll give you this copy if you want it. And I'm like, hell yeah. Like, why wouldn't I want it? Signed copy, gives me the copy, gives me a whole bunch of information on him, like where they've, he's actually been going to a whole bunch of games with him since like when they won the 2019 championships. He's like, yo, I was traveling with him. I was going to all these games with him. He had me sitting with him, and he just educated me on the kind of stuff that this guy really does. So even for all the Sikhs out there, like we have like a Vaisakhi event, right? Like where a religious event for us that just passed in April. So I didn't know this, but NAV-igating ends up giving a whole bunch of seats away for free when he does that.
I thought he'd been doing that though.
He has, but I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And then he just gave me like little tips about him. He's the only guy that's outside of the NBA as a player or a coach that have a ring. Didn't know that either. And what is it? He's been going to every single
Hall of Fame, yo.
He is Hall of Fame. Literally. He's been going to every single home game since like the 90s.
Since the beginning,
That's insanity.
Trust me, I know.
So
that's
I'll share some stuff with you guys off the camera too. But like I got the book signed from him.
Okay.
I'm gonna read that. And who knows? Maybe we get him out here.
That's what they say. So you say a Hyundai sponsorship coming soon?
Do not be surprised, brother.
Yeah,
Do not be surprised.
I'm gonna get that warranty up.
Nah, that's Shout out all the Hyundai drivers out here, yo.
They got the right shapes on that though. They're doing their thing.
He's primarily just Hyundai, right? Or he has like
no.
He's
He
Hyundai.
got
He's got
I don't know what he drives on the.
He's probably on. Yo, one of my boys. I'm not gonna shout him out because I know he likes to keep it low key, but he told me he saw NAV-igating come through in the Phantom.
Yeah. I think I seen something like that before too.
Yeah.
What do you expect? Bro?
Reliable cars though. but that's been a part of the week, man. Just gifted the book, so I was just like, oh man, this is amazing how they're just finding me like that.
What car you getting? Once our sponsorships are coming, like our Hyundai start coming in.
Two things.
Actually, if we hit the lotto tonight, what are you getting?
Yeah.
There's two things. I mean, I don't know. G-Wagon, like just gotta have a G-Wagon. That's for the that's for the fam. That's for me, but for the fam. But for me, you already know the Maserati.
The Maserati.
Yeah, right?
Maserati face.
That's what
Shout
it
out
is.
Baller.
Yeah.
What do you got?
You know why he wants the Maserati though?
Nah, I don't
Because
know.
of the Trident.
Okay.
You already know.
Yeah, it makes sense though. That's sick,
It
right?
does make sense. It does make sense.
So what do you think?
I like the G-Wagon part to me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
That's like everyone's dream car.
Yeah, that's a family car.
Yeah.
Wait until you hear what I say, but go on.
Well, I know. I think you want that dumbass truck. I forget what it's called.
Tractor trailer?
It has like 8 wheels and some other version.
This guy knows. Very well.
What's it called again?
It's the G-Wagon, but it's a 6x6.
Okay, yeah.
So it's the same body, but it's got 6 wheels.
Yeah.
That's like,
Oh, I think I show that.
it's the elite.
Okay.
Like just there's only like a couple of those in North America. Watch when I pull up in one of those. It's gonna be crazy.
Bentley boy bun all day, bro.
All right.
I gotta get the Bentley. You know?
Okay.
Bentley boy
With the
bun.
driver.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Coming soon.
Yeah.
So what, rest of your week was alright? Like,
I got so much more to say, but like I could tie it into all of this, but I don't want to hog up all the space right now.
Alright.
Don't look over here. Yo. Shit, yo. I'm trying to get past this shit.
yeah. Dry week. Damn, yo.
You sleeping yet? You sleeping a little better now?
No, that's not an issue.
All right,
that's not an
good.
issue.
That's good.
We're comfortable. We're home.
Okay, there we
Like,
go.
you know
Yeah, but
what I
how's the
mean?
new house and everything going too?
No,
Like,
it's good.
give it
It's
a shit?
good. Like, you know what I mean? Still, no, we're home. Like,
Yeah.
we're home. Trying to get the lawn care going. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get that right. But,
The neighbors playing any loud music?
Not at all. Nice family oriented.
There we
you know
go.
what I mean? Community.
There we go.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Nah, you guys deserve that stuff.
Respect.
That's proper.
What,
we're gonna
the
have a house
twins
party
are
at your
like
house.
fully acclimated? They know everything?
Oh,
is,
they know
and-
what's up. They know they're home. They're not even. I don't even think they're not even. They're home. They know what's up.
I don't know. I feel like people want to update because they haven't seen you in a little bit. So
Give us a paint a
they're running
picture.
around free,
Paint a
like, now,
picture of
right?
the kids right now. Like where are they at right now? Because we went from wanting kids, pregnant kids. Yo, where are
not
they
even
at
just
right now?
wanting kids, but the struggle that was tied into it. Because
I don't even think
Look
when we
at this
started.
guy
I don't
trying to
even
outdo
think
me right now.
I don't think we. I think we just started at the beginning of the announcement. They weren't even not sadly, but we were during the struggle was right before we started. So they weren't even like the viewers weren't even a part of that journey at all.
a
They
little
missed
bit
that
here
part.
and there. We had
Well,
some
they
stuff
got
tied
it.
in
Well,
what we
yeah,
talked about,
they know from what I've mentioned.
Yeah.
But
True.
they're fast forward to present day, they're going to be 2 months. So that's
big.
Time is moving.
Yeah.
Only going up this
Look,
year.
you see how big they're getting. It's just like, yo, I remember when you used to be like, I remember when I used to hold you a certain way because, you know what I mean, you couldn't support. Now you're all over the place.
Yep.
All over the place.
It only gets better.
Bruh.
Are you done though?
Bruh.
As in? Kids?
No more kids? Yeah. Like if you found...
I don't think it's up to me.
Okay, but if you found the right girl tomorrow, you'd be willing to have one more?
I really don't know. I don't know. Like I am very content and more than happy, and I feel blessed with what I got. Should that be written in my future? Like, yo, I'm open to it.
But okay, so again, if Nav...
I'm not snipping.
But if Nav cuts a check... if Nav cuts a check for us tomorrow...
Say it again?
If Nav cuts a check for us tomorrow...
When he cuts a check for us tomorrow.
Exactly. And we're tapped in like that.
Yeah.
And you
Shout
have
out
like your pockets are right. Like you don't
it's
feel
not
like...
about pockets.
It's not about pockets?
No, it's not about any of that. It's
strength,
about...
energy? What?
No, I'm well. Like, in
So
that
what more
realm
do you
too.
need?
It's got to be the right person. I'm not
Yeah,
just
but
trying to
that's
pop
what I'm
it.
saying. If you found the right girl tomorrow, then...
But then it's so much more like, yo, I look at it more like it's more of a God thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just for me to decide like, hey, do I want it? It's like, yo, is it meant to be? Like, all these things have to align. But if it's meant to align and I'm meant to have more kids, like, I'm open to it. Who am I be against it?
So my question would be, when would you in yourself know that it is aligned? That it is, like, when would you have that awareness to say, okay, now I know?
If I'm in a nice long relationship, yeah, it's got to be like a relationship that's
long.
Yeah, time's moving. The clock's ticking.
Not so much for me. I think I could be popping them for a while. You think I can't pull a Robert De Niro? It's early out here. It's only the first half.
Real bad man.
Yo,
I'm
that
good.
one there, like,
Bro.
yo.
De Niro, Pacino?
83. Still pushing them all,
Yeah,
yo.
I'll beat that record. Yeah. So yeah, I look at it more like it's a not to get all philosophical or religious or anything, but I think it's more of a God thing. Like, yo, if it's meant to be, it'll be. If I was to guess on it, I could see it happening. Yeah. Having said that, like I feel more than blessed with mine too. So,
I respect to you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess my week was all right. Didn't do much, but the highlight would be I happened to just leave this outside for a little bit because I was taking a look at it. But I had some family in town last weekend.
What is that?
It's a book, Spike Lee's book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
and I mean, if you've been to my home before, you would know that I respect Spike Lee quite a bit when it comes to his creativity and his artwork. So I don't know where she got the book from. I imagine she bought it from somewhere. But
Who's she?
Oh, sorry, I was getting to that. Close family friend who it's family. Like at this point, it's
Sound
my
like
cousin.
Who's she?
Don't know.
Shout out Pre.
Yeah, she's practically my cousin, like a really, really close family friend. I've known her entire life. So she lives in LA.
I'm joking.
She lives in LA. She works for Issa Rae's company, actually. Big her up every time, though.
Dope.
Only going up this year.
I believe she tunes in from time to time from the West Coast out there. So
We're not entertaining enough for her to be tuned in like all the time.
With between Kendrick and Drake and all that stuff, I don't know what team she's playing on. She got, like,
the politics is
trust
real.
me, yo, it's getting sticky outside. But she got it signed for me. So to actually sign
that's big.
Very.
That's big.
Says my huge. Says my name and every. No, it says my name and every. The thing is, I've never been one to care for like autograph stuff. Like I've never
like that
approached
too.
anybody on something like, oh, could you sign this for me?
Yeah.
But when I opened it, because
You
I
want
had
me to
no
sign
idea. I had no idea when I opened it. My sister, she had given to my sister to give to me. So my sister's like, oh, there's a surprise inside for you. I was like, what else could be inside of it's a book?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, whoa, it got signed. And then I turned a couple pages in.
What do you say? Read it out.
Man, it's not. I don't know. It says my
You
name.
just said bun.
Now he drew up. You know, dog.
Big up, bun. What's up, bun? I like your show. I like your show. By the way, that guy with his sock game. Oh man, Bentley bun.
Funny thing is, I wish he had told him to put Bun in there because she knows that's also a name that I go by. But it says my like real name in there, which
The Govy.
exactly the Govy. It just says to my like me. Look, in between he drew a heart.
Yeah, that's dope.
And with a smiley face, and then his
dope.
name.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not gonna drop a pause on the heart though, eh?
Hey man, it's Spike Lee, bro.
Only going up this year.
That's super dope. So
Big up Spike Lee.
Let me know when you're done with that. I'll take that still.
They better bring that shit back.
No, I thought you were saying, no, you see that heart? That's an SB. No, like an SB.
They better bring that shit back, bro. Like,
I'll figure it out.
Where's your library card?
card?
Where's your library card?
I got a library card still. Yo, shout out to Toronto Library right now.
Oh, you seen that, eh?
I did see that.
Okay.
The CN Tower?
Yeah.
I didn't see it. Talk about it real quick.
Yo,
got 30 seconds.
If you got a Toronto Library card, they're allowing you to get free admission to the CN Tower.
For how long?
Oh, come on, man.
Come on, them
Thank you. Yeah. One's not good enough. One's not good enough.
Nah, but it's one of those, it might be like a summer program and then it's done at the end of the summer type joint. So
Yeah, I don't blame you for saying that.
But I mean, big them up every day. Yeah,
Of
like
course.
anything helps. So big them up every
They
time.
didn't have those fucking eclipse glasses for very long. I don't know what happened to those.
All right, yo. So what do you want to do? Tyson Fury. You want to do Ghostface album because you're the one that's all hype and ready to go to this. So you choose.
Yo, I'm so hyped that you guys could choose.
X-Men 97.
X-Men 97 is a great start.
Oh, man.
I haven't watched, but I've seen a few people tapped in.
Spoiler alert.
Dippy, you ain't seen it? What? What? You guys? He was talking about it earlier. You saw it? You never saw it?
He hasn't completed the season, bro.
Oh damn, bro! You started watching though?
I'll try not to ruin it for you, but still, like
It is.
So what's up? Talk about it, bro.
Proper.
Now let's get it all in
it's too
perspective.
proper.
You know what it is for me?
Let's hear it.
So nostalgia has been the thing, right?
Yep.
But this is nostalgia done right. Like instead of trying to have
I
some,
keep hearing this.
like instead of trying to have some,
You
like
need to get your Apple fucking your Apple TV.
straight up. But like the real life like dramas, like
It matured with us.
Yeah,
it grew up with us.
exactly. But it now,
yeah, Gambit got it hard still.
yo,
All fronts.
yo,
Man, lost
I
his life and everything.
know, I know, on some real life.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, Magneto took his girl still.
Yeah, right. Again,
Magneto's on some drizzy, like
not the drizzy.
Oh man, yo, this guy got cuckolded.
Okay, from that perspective, I see what you're talking about.
Man,
Oh man,
Sinister had him seen all kinds
yo,
of dreams.
on some sinister shit.
Damn, yo, you guys are sticky, man.
Oh man,
you gotta watch it though.
But on the reals though, like it's continuing. It's literally continuing where they left it off. But like, how many years? How many decades later?
30.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo.
What's crazy though is my niece is 14 and I saw her watching it and she was on the couch like, oh my god type joints. And I was like, what?
You didn't
Like,
sit
it's
down and
that
watch that?
intense right now?
And you don't, but she don't even know like from or does
history.
she?
I don't know. I think she does. She probably knows. She probably does. She probably doesn't
You
know.
gotta see the other 5 seasons still.
It's bro. And but the same way, not to digress, but R.I.P. Akira Toriyama. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing with Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z ended
never
like
got
in
into
the
Dragon
90s.
Ball like that, though. I hear you,
know,
though.
but it's the same thing.
Yeah,
It's that
yeah.
nostalgia.
Yeah.
So right, you have like all these mans in the 30s, 40s, and it's like, but you're just going back to when you were a childhood. And that's the thing. They're it's literally those series, bring it back to X-Men, are literally continuing right where they left it back in the 90s.
Well, you didn't mean to digress, but I mean to digress. But if you want to go that way, then it's the same way with Ghost's new album.
Hey.
Nah, don't go so far.
No,
that fast. Finish
all right, we'll go back. We'll go back a little quick. It was so much like it's like the show has matured with you,
Exactly.
right? Like
Because it is more mature in a sense. Like, it's not just...
It's literally 30 years deep.
Yeah.
You know how long I've waited for this? Yo, I went back to when this was on Netflix, the original couple
Yeah,
seasons.
yeah.
Watching on Netflix, I'm enjoying it. I'm like, I'm finally gonna get to these episodes that I haven't seen yet. And then all of a sudden they took it off. Yeah. I didn't have Disney at the time.
Exactly. Yeah.
I didn't have Disney at the time
Yeah,
because some bullshit. That's what I was thinking at the time. It's like, oh, you want another $15 a month? Like,
Yeah, trust
I'm
me,
looking
they're out
for it
here, bro.
everywhere. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah,
Didn't find
trust
it.
me, trust
All right, cool.
me.
So you could hit the scam button now. Then I got a homie that's giving me his password. Got on the Disney. And I'm like, oh my goodness, got caught up with everything.
Bro.
Oh, what? You're
Isn't it-
dropping a new season?
Yeah.
Because Curb Your Enthusiasm let me down.
So here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. So it's already renewed for the second season.
It has to be.
It's most likely going to be renewed for the third. I think
I
it's
don't
already
blame
renewed,
them.
but it's going to have a different writer.
That's okay.
We'll
But
see.
that's when you start to
have
get worried a
watch.
little bit, bro.
So the next season's already going to be lit. The third one, you're going to have to watch with a little bit of a, and not to take away from it, because I'm not trying to salt
it's kinda-
anything, because yo, X-Men 97, the way they brought it back, it's just so
Crazy.
it's Yeah, no, it's so good.
I like the fact that it's not like your boring cartoon every weekend. It's not
I love
like
the way I look forward to
hey,
it.
you guys got a problem.
Yeah.
You solved the problem.
Yeah.
Now it's like it's incorporated real life shit. Like yo, there's relationships, there's love.
That's
there's
what I wanted to
anger,
ask
there's
you. I'm like,
there's philosophy, there's psychology,
But
there's
the thing with X-Men, they were always doing it though.
Not
Come
like
on.
it got kind of boring though. Like try to watch some of those episodes back now. It's just like Wolverine's got a problem. Wolverine solved his problem.
I know, but for us back then,
Yeah.
that's the thing. They're able to capture what it was back then. Even though you're looking at it now and it could be so simple, like Wolverine had a problem, they solved the problem. But now it ain't that.
Yeah.
Now like you
it's not
said,
that.
and when you're exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's still keeping the essence
Yeah.
of what it was.
Oh, hell yeah.
The thing that's even great about it too, I'm watching it and you're seeing
Yeah.
stuff that happens in the comics.
Yeah.
Like you're seeing like. Oh,
Yo.
man, I don't even want to spoil it for some people, but
we
spoiler
can ruin
alert
it for
is-
everyone.
Run it.
Yo, did you know the cable thing?
Oh yeah, I knew about that.
I didn't know about that.
You didn't know about that?
No, I didn't know about that.
Come on, bro.
That made me go, oh shit!
Yeah.
Like, there's one of those moments for me.
But you see the one where Magneto pull out the adamantium from Wolverine?
I wish he just killed him.
Yeah. Well, I what's Wolverine, bro?
It is, but
Right,
like,
you can run that.
I always looked at that like, yo, why does Wolverine want beef with this guy? Like, you know what I mean? Why do you want beef? You know he'll kill you.
Dan Cogan.
Yeah.
Real
Just
bad
rip him
man.
apart.
I think Wolverine was always my favorite.
Wolverine,
I-
straight.
Nah.
Wolverine and
Wolverine
Nah,
and Gambit.
I was on
Wolverine,
the Morph, I was on
Gambit.
Morph and Gambit still.
Morph and Gambit?
Yeah.
Wolverine, yo.
Yeah.
And he's Canadian? Stop this.
Okay, fair. I
Come
hear that
on.
part. But he's beefing with, like he had too much like balls than he did brains.
Hey.
I can see that. I can see that.
applause.
Yeah, sure. It is.
So it's you're saying it's come back for a second season?
Definitely for a second season.
And
Very
there's a
well.
new writer.
The third one, if it continues, it's going to have a new writer.
It's got to be the best cartoon. It's got to be one of the best shows, period.
For me, Dragon Ball, X-Men, it's like, and don't even get me
Is
started.
Dragon Ball out right now, though?
No.
Like,
There was things in the works before he died.
So-
before he died, there was things in the works, and there's been movies since the series come out.
I don't know where you guys are at with TV, though. This was like the first thing, I'll say this year at minimum, that's really kept me held. Like,
X-Men?
Curb Your Enthusiasm's last season sucked.
Yeah.
No offense. But there are a couple of seasons before that sucked, too.
Okay.
Having said that, The Godfather of Harlem.
Bro, I don't start. I gotta get back. I gotta get back.
I gotta get back on. I only did the first season, so I'm behind.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
I'm
way
just
behind.
like-
You're like
Yeah,
way
no,
That's
behind.
okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I only did the first two
Yo.
seasons. But like, I gotta, trust me, dog. Trust me.
It was
Like, the
good for
soundtrack.
the
The soundtrack was already great. But
Oh, don't even. Yeah. Even though Ross did his thing on it.
yeah, he did. So did DMX.
Of course, DMX.
DMX. This is what I mean by like
Swiss.
when everyone says like. We're totally off topic, but that's fine. When everyone says, yo, what artists would you bring back if you could bring them back? Typical answers are usually a Biggie or Tupac.
Yeah.
Like, I hate to say that DMX is in that category now. For
Yeah.
me, it is DMX, but with him would be Big Pun. But DMX was like probably the first artist of all the artists that passed away where I was just like, I actually felt like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
I'm like, that really sucked. You know what I mean?
For me,
He was just making that
For
like
me,
second run.
I don't even think it hit me as hard as it hit you. But if there's somebody I could bring back, I was like, man, he was about to like really like do shit.
Nipsey?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cried, bro.
Man,
Yeah.
like,
I was
like
at work and
that,
I cried.
It hurt. I was
Yeah,
just like,
I cried,
like,
yo.
Yeah.
like
I legit
we lost
cried. I
Nip.
could
Yo,
understand
we
that.
lost Nip.
Yeah.
Like, R.I.P. Yo, like Nipsey Hussle, man. He was doing some shit.
You know what I've been
So
pissed.
Gambit didn't do that for you, eh?
Sorry, I missed that.
Like Gambit didn't do that for you, eh? What about Storm?
Rest in peace, Nipsey, bro. The marathon continues.
Straight.
But I was bumping Nipsey and Wha'SUP all week because Wha'SUp has a track that Nipsey with Nipsey from years ago that it wasn't even outside like that.
Yeah.
But that Wha'SUp with Nipsey, bro.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Nipseys ever, bro. But yeah, rest in peace, Nipsey.
Rest in peace, DMX.
Yeah, rest in peace, DMX, yo.
Big Pun. There's a whole list, man.
Capital Punishment. bro.
R.I.P.
Still one of the greatest albums. Straight
Rest
up.
in peace, this guy too.
Keep things in proper perspective.
Prodigy.
Yeah. 100%.
Well, I guess
that album.
sticking with rappers, that new Ghostface.
Yo. I want to hear you guys' perspective on that.
I honestly, I skimmed through it because what I've been listening to all week is that Gunna album. Knots, I know you took in that Gunna, dog.
Yeah,
that Gunna album is it,
I've
bro.
actually been hearing good things about Gunna.
Yo, that Gunna album is it. And the thing that I'm really respecting right now, bro. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There might be like one song that you might just be like, all right, but the entire song. The entire album, you just press play and it's one of those vibes, bro.
Okay.
You're outside chilling by the water, by the fireplace, in the garage, smoking something, like you're just chilling with a girl. It's one of those ones, you just press play and it's on the entire time, bro. Trust me.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think he took in the Ghostface though.
Why?
I don't know, I just didn't think he did. We're having like as soon as I like I pulled up, he pulled up, we just started bumping some songs right then and I'm like, I don't think he's listening to this. But the fact that you knew it immediately when I was putting on that track, that's impressive.
Yo, trust me, my musical catalog is endless. But
I am going to catch you though, but like, go on.
That Gunna is it, I promise you. And the one thing I rate about Gunna, because Gunna's name was dragged through the mud with this whole snitching stuff.
Still in that realm still.
It's exactly. It's still kind of there, but.
He took a shot at Drake too, no?
Yeah.
Didn't he?
I mean,
Wasn't that for him?
Which one?
Where he goes, oh man, I'm gonna butcher it now. People want me to. I paid off my. I don't want to butcher it. He said something about. I don't want to butcher it. I could find it though.
But the one thing I respect about Gunna is the man hasn't said nothing to nobody.
Yeah,
he's just made the music.
Fell back,
and the music is speaking for itself. Cause no features. That part.
That's big.
No features. That part.
Well, at that point, that kind of has to be the statement. You know what I mean? No one's necessarily going to be riding with you at this point. So it's like, you know what? All right, I'm going to shoulder this.
It's just so...
And if you flex proper, it's like a Kobe Bryant. Yeah. Back against the wall, you perform, you weather the storm, and then, all right, back to business. Who's doing it?
But I'm telling you, like, that Gunna album is it, bro. And the fact that, like I said, his name's been tarnished, and a lot of people still ain't messing with him, but the man just because even the last album was pretty good, too. And it was one of those like, we're not messing with Gunna right now, but after this album, yo, if you ain't going to listen to that Gunna, bro, it's on you. Trust me, because that Gunna is it. Feelings aside.
I'm going to listen to it just because you're saying all that right now.
But the Ghostface is nice too. And I like to see the guys from our era outside still making rap like that, and it's good.
Because it still bangs.
Exactly. Not every track on there bangs, but he has enough.
No, I just meant the music in general. Like, there's definitely still quality within that sound.
Yeah.
It's the Ghostface to me was like for us again, like what I said initially was it was nostalgic.
Nostalgia, man.
He brought it back to like the mid late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, definitely.
And I was vibing to it, bro. I was vibing to it, and then he brought back the skits.
Yeah, so Wu-Tang, but Wu-Tang's always had the skits under.
I get it, but yo, we haven't heard them. We haven't heard them where. Okay, I'll speak for myself. I haven't listened to anyone's skits where I'm like, oh, that's a good question, or that's a good one, right? Yeah. So let's put this at you guys, right? He goes, he wants your top 5 dead or alive favorite cereals. Yo, nuts! What comes off the top?
Off the top?
Yeah.
Straight number one? Like, we're not even on it.
Number one?
Just
Fruit Loops is up there for you,
Fruit Loops is definitely Fruit Loops is up there.
Yo, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
French Toast Crunch is up there, too.
Stop.
No Cheerios, eh? No Cheerios?
Come on, bro. Captain Crunch?
Captain Crunch is up there, top 5 straight.
Oh God, you guys sound like Tricks Are for Kids type of shit, like Lucky Charms and all that.
Chex is up there for me.
Chex
is sick.
Chex
is sick.
We know about life.
Life?
It's not that level. It's not that level.
It's got to be a button, something like I'm just great, like Frosted Flakes. Come on,
Frosted Flakes.
Yeah.
Those are like go-tos, but it's like those were my favorites. The favorites were the ones that your mom wasn't bringing back all the time.
Frosted Cheerios. Remember Frosted Cheerios?
No, I just like Honey Nut Cheerios.
Those are like a quick little minute.
For a hot minute.
Honey Nut Cheerios, I didn't even have to have it with milk. I could have that dry.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that was like...
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, bro. That shit you could just...
I
still in the box, bro.
I never got into that.
Corn Pops, though.
And I'm gonna get real old
Corn
school
Pops,
for all those.
You can go on, like, I don't know, top 5.
Yo, listen.
Honorable mention.
Shout out Cross, yo. Shout out Cross. I'll never forget going to Cross's house a couple years ago. Yo, I swear to goodness, I watched this guy empty the entire corn pop box in a big ass bowl, you know.
Just eat it?
What? did this guy ever? And then he nukes it. Like I think he microwaved the milk, I think, and then poured it in that joint, bro. Jumped the entire box was done.
It?
Yeah.
Oh,
he warmed the milk. Yeah.
Oh, that's different.
Bro, the
That's
entire
different.
box of corn pops, bro. Wildin'.
Shout out, Crash.
That shit just turns into cornmeal porridge after that, bro. You've never done that before?
Are you guys still? Where are you guys at with cereal now?
It turns into cornmeal, bro. What?
Is there anything? Are you guys still eating
Nah,
cereal right
cereal.
now?
What kind of, bro?
No.
For me,
Cereal till I die, bro.
for
You don't
me,
know.
Yeah.
I don't know for y'all, but for me, it's golden grams.
Nah.
Never,
Golden
bro.
grams is something that you can eat by
Never.
itself with some milk.
Listen, nah.
I'll make you feel better. I'll make you feel better, all right?
This
I'm gonna drop one.
immediately,
I'm
bro.
gonna drop one where they're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this guy talking about?"
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, my board game's not good.
Real thing, bro. Oh, golden
I'm
gram.
like, scam it. Yo, golden grams. Yo,
I'll
that
save you.
aftertaste, the worst, bro.
That in a minute,
Golden grams
bro.
had the worst aftertaste ever, dog.
Not, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh wait, my thing with the other, you know what?
you
I
guys
might
are
be
with-
wrong. I think I might be thinking of honeycombs. Honeycombs had the bad aftertaste.
Yeah,
to me,
honeycombs
yo.
did
That's
have
the
a bad
one. I
aftertaste.
hated honeycombs.
Never had that either.
But not like
for that.
golden gram. I'll deal with a honeycomb before I deal with a golden gram personally.
What about where you guys at with Weetabix?
Yo, mute up, bro. What
trying
is
to
this
talk
guy
about your
talking about? This is
granddad?
healthy bullshit.
Told you I was gonna save it.
What, next you're gonna say Raisin Bran? I used to hate that shit.
Nah, I don't like raisins.
Nah, reason.
But I matured
we're
into.
not talking about
I had
like
Victor for a while, and then I got into what is it called? Nature's Path, the one with the coconut.
oh wow. What are we doing?
Like, yeah, look, what are we doing, bro?
No?
Like, stop it,
Why?
man.
You guys are still in Honey Nut Cheerios and whatever you said.
Yes, man. The fuck?
Put things in its proper perspective.
Raisin Bran. I feel like you should have been into Raisin Bran. You seem like a Raisin
Never,
Bran
yeah.
kind of guy.
My sister said,
Yo,
there's no way, bro. Stop that.
Bring his raisin bran to work in his thermos.
He seems like that kind of guy.
Yo. Dippy, I seem like a Raisin Bran kind of guy. Yo, like, don't make these guys do me dirty like about
that a
Raisin
unanimous
Bran.
decision?
I don't know, Brian. I don't know.
Raisin Bran.
I'm just happy you guys saw it
Never. I probably had Raisin Bran twice my entire life, yo.
That sounds like that's a nice vegan meal.
My sister used
Yo,
to
he's
like
not
that
vegan,
stuff.
scammer. Like, he's not a vegan. He's not a vegan.
Nah, I'm back
He's
on
like,
it
yo, I
heavy,
had this
bro.
vegan sandwich, and then I had the ranch sauce.
Nah. Back on it heavy right now. Bro. Trust me, I'm back on it heavy.
Oh, man.
I'm back on it heavy, bro.
You know how all comedians always make fun of vegans when they're always like, yo, every vegan's like, oh, you don't know so-and-so's a vegan? Didn't they tell you by now? This guy's like a vegan that's not a vegan. He tells you he's a vegan, but he's not a vegan. I gotta do a bit on that. Yeah, I got a friend that's not a vegan, but he pretends to be vegan.
Trust me, I'm doing well these days, yo.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
We got to
But who's your favorite feature on the album, yo?
on Ghostface?
Yeah.
I don't know yet.
Straight to Dukin.
Yeah, I don't know yet. What was the 2 tracks that I had? I had the Champion Sound that I really liked, and I like Cape Fear. So what's that? Fat Joe and Harley. And
I like that Fat Joe feature a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
I
too.
like the
Bumps
Fat Joe.
heavy.
Yeah, like
Bumps
Fat
heavy.
Joe came on there on some like
Yeah.
Some
90s Fat Joe, bro.
Yes.
The
Like the 90s Fat Joe.
energy
whole
that he
album
came with
is
is like that. It's like that. Like I feel really happy that he did it like that. He didn't change. He's got a couple of tracks where he does try to add in like new sounds, but majority of it's all like something that you would think that you just picked up from like 15, 20 years ago. Which I liked as well. You know what I mean?
Shout out
Good
that Cartel too.
Yeah. Shout out Nas for making all
Barbed
these
Wire
guys back in
Cartel.
the day dropping their stuff.
You saying Nas is the one that's behind all of that?
100% he is. 100% he is. It's not even a question.
And I guess we have Jay-Z's album to look forward to this year too then.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Even that track with Raekwon's good, or Raekwon's good, and then the one with
Raekwon.
Yeah, no, I did. I was about to say Ryu. and then the track with Method Man's nice too. He's got a whole bunch of. It's a nice album, man. I gotta give it more listens, to be honest with you.
I mean, we could leave it there because I still want to cover some more of this rap shit because we still got a lot of Kendrick and Drake to go over with, I guess, what's not happened yet. But we'll take a quick break and be back with some more perspective then.
There we
All
go.
right, we'll be back with some more perspective after these sponsors.
Whether leisure or athletic, business or casual, be the first, not the last, to grab yourself some First King clothing. Visit firstkingclothing.com.
If you're not up on this Gunna yet, go get familiar. Just made the playlist.
I'm starting to cut these bitches off, I'm tired of playing. You had your chances with a boss and kept the plans. That's pop my pop from picking, so we.
Yo. Big up Gunna wherever he's at, bro.
Only going up this year.
But sticking with rappers, yo, because we had to get this one in here this week. Who sent that out? You did, right?
Yeah.
Shout out the group chat. SB put something in there. NAV is releasing a new album, so he put out a trailer for that. And the title of the album, I believe, is where is it again? Damn it! I don't want to mess this up.
I'll mess it up for you. Walking Rexdale or something like that.
I'm like, yo, there's too much going on in the group chat, bro. You know what it is? It's because
It's too many group chats.
Nah, it's
is
because
what it
exactly
is.
because you created that other one, and then that other one, and then the other
No, we
one.
needed that. It's
I got it right now. Nav
On My
releases
Way
the
to-
trailer for his upcoming album, On My Way to Rexdale.
there you go.
That's what the album's called.
On My Way to Rexdale.
Okay.
Yeah, that is what the new album is called from Nav.
Okay.
So, us being some Rexdalians, I was kind of like, yo, how do we feel about Nav, yo? Because, I have a 1-2 Nav songs on a couple of the playlists, but I don't really, like,
I don't have any NAV songs.
Nothing?
I've never heard a NAV
zero
song.
zip.
Yeah.
Now, you've heard a Nav song, you just probably didn't know it's Nav.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I have.
Trust me, Meek has a track with Nav.
There's a few
You heard
Nav
a Nav
tracks.
song.
Like
bro.
what? He produced it or he's on it?
He's on it. They're on
Nah,
it
then
together.
I haven't heard
Pause.
I haven't
That's a
heard it.
pause.
I haven't heard it. And that's not even a knock to him. It's just I'm just that out the loop.
You're that tapped. Nah, but that's what I'm saying. If you're tapped in enough with Meek, I feel
I'm not
like,
that tapped in with Meek. Like,
I thought Meek was your boy.
it was comparison to like the guys that you're comparing him to, like over a Drake, a Kendrick, or J. Cole. I was listening to Meek more than any of those guys.
This is the sound I'm talking about, though.
I'm in
No.
London, got my beef from London.
Yeah, in the trap, hanging places that you can't go. Glock 40, he got smoky at a Draco. 1,000 nights on that corner.
Definitely heard this song before. It built radio, everything, man.
Maybe, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what we should do though?
What?
See how she go how it went. Here's another beat from London.
Yeah.
See how everyone has their little tag, hit boy, like you know how
Yeah,
they have
yeah.
We should figure out who's got the best little tagline out of all those guys too. That'd be a good little poll.
Which, like, out of all the DJs you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. True, I can
Like
see that one.
which one's like the most memorable?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Don't do that.
This guy's the ops.
So, Nav, nothing for you?
I mean, in terms of what? What are you asking?
Yeah, in terms of what?
Listen to him. Fuck
Oh
with
yeah, there's
him,
definitely
nothing,
there's
like, you
definitely
don't care for
a
him.
few. I mean, I can't speak. There's no okay.
Because mind you, we are older than he is,
Right.
So it's not like we know him personally from
And that's what
around
I'm
the way.
saying.
Given
I
that we're all from
I don't know him personally,
Yeah.
but I know mans that say like young boys, like can't even call them young boys, but like back then they were young boys, but mans that were in his grade or mans that didn't know him because that they were younger. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know now. Like there's no
I think it's good
personal
for,
history.
I think it's good for the Punjabi community that he's out there doing it like the way that he's
Brown
doing
boy
it.
from the Rex.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I'm sure there's
That
a lot of
part,
people
yeah.
that look at him like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just didn't get the trailer. Like I didn't get it. There's a whole bunch of lightning going on, and then there's pyramids, and there's this path to downtown from Rexdale.
Not the pyramids.
I didn't understand it. Like I don't know, but good for him for shouting at the Rex.
So, yo, Dippy, real quick, you care for Nav? Nah? Yes? No? Just a yeah or nay. Are you trying to talk into the mic now?
Axe Moolah.
It's funny when you say that though, because there's a thing about Mula put out like an interview, where he's like, "Yo, Nav, aren't you responding to me?"
Yeah.
Like Drake's hitting me up more than you are. Where you at? Are you even from Rex? Like, I remember hearing something like that.
Yeah.
And then you put me on that track where they got West Humber.
Yeah.
In the video. I feel like I should be in that video. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah.
I mean, if we're bigging up Moolah, same time, I was big up Pyrex too from the Rex.
For one Rex.
Pyrex is my artist, bro. Like,
shout out to Pyrex every time. Shout out to Pyrex every time.
I guess you should be dropping in Lazy Jaw right now too. Then.
Woo! I like how you just did that, bro.
Yeah.
Naturally.
I like how you just did that.
Yeah.
Pyrex is my artist, but Lazy's my dog, bro. Trust me.
Only going up this year.
If we're done with this, unless you want to say where you at with Nav then?
I don't really care for him, but outside of like, I do like a few of his tracks.
Yeah.
He definitely has tracks that bump.
He definitely has, like, he's on a couple of my playlists. But the mere fact that he has rexdale in the title of his album, I'm supporting it.
Yeah,
I swear to goodness.
Nothing against him, and exactly. I like the fact that he does big up the Rex, and you know what I mean. There's no personal, outside of that, because then people do question his rexdale ties and whatnot. It's a thing. I can't speak on it, but it's a thing. But again, the fact that he's bigging up the Rex,
bringing more attention to it one way or another, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shout out all the artists from the Rex. Everybody who's making music or any type of art. Add that. But all the musical artists, I guess we got Lazy.
Shout out to anybody doing anything out of the Rex.
Yeah,
straight
exactly.
up.
Honestly, though.
Yeah. Sell your clothes, sell your food, sell your album, sell whatever you're selling.
But even like big up Taylor G, same time, Pillar B. Nav, I guess we said already. Pyrex, Jelly. Shout out Infinite.
OG.
Shout out Ghetto Concept.
Oh, yeah.
Who else is there? Shout out Angina Mill.
Glenn Lewis.
Are we claiming Glenn Lewis like that? Are we claiming Glenn Lewis like that? Are we claiming Glenn Lewis?
I don't know. Again, I don't know. I don't know the ties. I don't know, but
whoa, the man said Glenn Lewis.
If we're doing that, we could go as far as shout out freaking Wayne Gretzky too, like
Shania Twain,
all that.
Yeah, if we are doing that, shout out Wayne Gretzky same time.
West Humber,
when those pictures had no color in them. Like, those grad pictures.
No way, shape, or form. No way, shape, or form.
Man, I don't remember doing this recently, but I remember doing this back in the day when I was actually in high school. I used to look at the years, and I used to be like, "Yo, when did like the shift occur?
Who infiltrated that shit?"
I'm trying to find the message.
You guys didn't do that though? No way.
So
original shit.
This not too long after you had sent it, my brother messaged me.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Are we realizing that we have to support Nav this year? Like we have to support him?"
I don't know about have to. No. I want to hear the album though.
And then my response was all caps, yes. And I said, for real, for real. I'm like, SB just sent it in our group chat this morning. And then my brother's like, I think we have to find out if his parents' phone number starts with a 41674.
I agree.
And then I was like,
74.
It's a 4. What it is? It's a 416674.
Yeah, 674.
Or a 41674 something.
Yeah, 798. What about 798? 798.
There are 12675s.
There's a lot
in
of
the Rex. Oh, there were 12675.
Yeah. There's a lot of 798s. There's a lot of 675s. There's also a lot of 213s.
There are 213s.
Yeah.
There are 213s.
Shout out my old number.
Nah, be straight 74s all day, dog. Big dogs outside.
674.
Yeah, I know.
The original.
Yeah, 674.
The original.
He's up there. But yeah, definitely support Nav once that album comes out.
Right. Shout out the 905s.
Get out of here, bro.
You're probably a 905 right now.
Who has a house number these days?
When I moved, I made my celly a 905 real quick because I didn't want
purpose?
On purpose. I didn't. Back then, they used to associate a 905 with a house number. So if you're skipping school, that number would go directly to my cell.
Oh, I mean, see, that's a finesse. That's not a...
Exactly.
Anybody trying to claim a 905. You just kind of...
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
End up with it. Shout out to the 905.
Yeah. They got a whole bunch of shit now. 289, 437. I think 437 is another one. It's gotten nuts.
Yeah, I don't...
It's like...
I know one person with a 437, but it's still
to get a
weird.
416 now. Can't even get a 416 no more.
Nah, it's done.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah, whatever. But with that announcement, that brought me to my next question, and I posed it in the group.
Yeah,
you guys know
that
what I'm talking
question.
about?
Yeah, I do.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Well, you want me to say it?
Nah, I don't know if he had picked up on it because I know he was kind of tied up the last couple of days. But
yeah, we got someone at the doors. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Give him a mic.
them ones, yo. This guy said get him on the mic.
Okay.
It's
like that.
Yeah, the real king's in the place
It's
tonight,
like
bro.
that.
Yeah, come in, bro. Don't watch
Straight,
that.
how
Yeah,
you
you're good,
mean?
Joe. Come, yeah. Big up yourself every time.
This guy looks like he's a little intoxicated already.
Wants to be king.
Man, walk
Just
in
like
same
that.
time. Yeah, you can just cut through, bro.
Okay,
You can watch them, bro.
You can come through, dog.
Where's my hoodie?
Just when you watch this back, big up yourself. Timestamp it.
Real thing, I lie.
Who wants to be king?
This guy kind of ran through
If
the
you
camera
don't know,
stuff.
yeah,
I would have walked slow there. I would have walked slow.
11:50 in SUP Studios.
Where did they find you again? At what?
I'm just going to keep talking like I'm talking.
Yeah, say it out loud, bro. First King Clothing 84.
Why
Yo.
don't you grab a mic?
Nah, we ain't got time for all that today, bro.
I was just trying to be
We
nice.
got love for you, but
you know what better? Rent is due.
Some of them there.
But yeah, that brought me to my
Drop
next
the question. Yeah, drop the question.
Let me hear the Hadouken real quick. So I'm like, yo, you know what? We'll get these guys take after too. Yo, you guys, listen to the question. Who would we want to I guess create ties with right now in the city? OVO or XO? Because with everything that's going on with Drake, it don't look too pretty right now, right? And then with this whole shooting thing, is it really an XO OVO thing? Like
my thing isn't. I can't claim
because we also are from Rexdale, and Nav is an XO artist. You get what I mean? So it's like,
But he been
who
trying
do
to
you
sign
mess with
OVO
more?
Too. That's a thing too. But
Like, who do you mess with more? If you like, from a Toronto man standpoint, OVO or XO?
what I will say is, at the end of the day, not claiming allegiance or whatever, but at the end of the day, OVO put
Hit the
on
scam
more.
again.
What?
Some of them there.
OVO put
But
on
if you
more.
had to tie your brand with one of them from the city,
Yeah.
you get what I'm putting down?
I
Like
get what you're trying to say. I think it's a hard
with
thing to-
everything that's going on, with Kendrick going at Drake, tearing up his career,
Yeah.
all these American
So you're saying
artists not messing with Drake no more.
Yeah,
it's like
it's
is
a-
time's up for Drake.
It's actually
Is Canada about to be shut
That-
back
no,
down all
that's
over again?
so-
Because
Are you crazy?
Nah.
What?
That
No,
I can't.
You don't think time's up on Drake?
Time is not running out on Drake, bro.
I think everybody's been going to such extremes, like
Trying
you know
to
what
make
I
their
mean?
clock
Like,
tick.
and it would be great for a lot of people to see the demise of Drake, but there was no kill shot. Like there was no.
I agree.
Like at no
Yep.
point in time, like okay, you could say he lost the battle. People say
You could still argue that too.
people say in that part because people say there's some people who say Jay-Z won the beef. Like you know what I
Exactly.
mean?
No, for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because Jay did win the beat.
No, he did not.
This
Let's
guy.
not get
This guy.
silly.
You know what I'm saying? So you have two elites go at it. The streets claim, there is a winner.
Let's be honest,
but
though,
both go on to do their thing.
You know what's related in these two beefs too, though? Like a part of it was the third track that Jay-Z put out. It started to get emo, and he had a whole bunch of bullshit lies in there, right? Busting in the baby seat, whatever.
Yeah.
So he lost points on the fact that there wasn't any authenticity in it. He's just
I
making
know.
that up.
But this
is not applicable here, and it's
that's
kind of weird.
It is,
But
it is.
this is the evolution that's occurring, and I agree with a lot of people that say that Drake lost the battle before he even started, because like so many people just wanted to see him lose and have him dethroned or whatever. Like,
But see how it took Kendrick though, because let's be clear, like the Avengers assembled,
yeah,
but they didn't do nothing. Kendrick,
Yeah, basically.
Kendrick,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean? They didn't do nothing. Kendrick.
I wish there was more. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what to say. I still feel that I'm of the
belief that Drake won.
Not that he won,
but he didn't lose.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Because it's like, yo, like Heart Part 6, like he's just saying, yo, where are your receipts? What are you talking about?
Yeah,
yo, let me
yeah,
know when you give me
yeah.
some facts.
That part.
Having said that, it's like, yo, prove your point too, though. So it's become this weird thing.
It's definitely a different dynamic than
it is. Like I still don't think it's over. Like I think it's gonna continue. Like there's gonna be a round two. Maybe it's not happening immediately.
I think this battle's over. The beef in general might not be over.
Okay, so maybe the battle's over, the war's not.
That's how I'm seeing it.
But hold on. OVO or XO?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I would still think OVO puts on for the city more than XO.
No. But who you associating with if you got the association? That's the question, no?
Yeah, it's essentially just who do you mess with more? But I wanted to make it personal by suggesting if we were to align ourselves with somebody. Like SB talks about up-branding. If we had an opportunity to say, oh, we're going to collab on something, would you rather do it with a OVO, Team OVO, or Team EXO?
Yeah.
My answer became quite easy to me.
Me too. My question is very, or my answer.
Well, I said it, like OVO.
Where are you at?
Nah.
Go.
Nats, you got to take?
It would have to be OVO.
Yeah, eh? You're an OVO guy. I got to go EXO, man, just because of NAV.
Just because of NAV?
Just because of NAV?
Oh, please explain that.
It's from the Rex, man.
Okay. That's interesting.
I'll get whatever it is, bro. Whatever it is. Home team all day.
Okay.
The fact that he's getting questioned if he's from Rex and stuff like that's interesting too. But like, okay, so you choose that regardless. Okay. I can respect that to a degree.
Yeah.
I mean, he and I could probably sit down one day, hopefully, and get to the bottom of this whole question. He's from Rexdale type stuff.
That'd actually be a great question to ask, right? Just to understand the whole
process.
If
there's one person that's really from Rexdale, I'm from Rexdale.
Yeah.
I was conceived in Rexdale, bro.
Were you?
I imagine
The
it
whole-
probably was.
well, basically, yeah.
Like,
General Tobacco?
Yeah.
Oh,
this guy's trying to throw a man's ends out there, bro. Don't do that.
He's acting like people don't know Drake's address. Like,
saying he doesn't want to get them light skin problems. It's going around.
This is what I should give you.
Okay, from that perspective, I see what you're talking about.
That's valid.
Yeah.
I'd accept that.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out everybody. Shout out OVO, shout out EXO, shout out NAV, shout out everybody who's out here.
Shout out the city, man.
Yeah, that's how I see it. Like my answer would be more like I would want to be the peacekeeper. I would want to find a way to be able to affiliate with both,
but then
opposed to having to select.
So that conversation also was intertwined with another conversation we were having, where you had brought up the whole Ebro comment that he had made on his show, where he's talking about, does Toronto even have a sound?
Yeah.
And that's been a question that the streets have been like, it's been buzzing for a couple of days in the streets.
It's so
people
valid,
are trying to
though.
figure this out. Like, does Toronto have a sound?
He recently put out like a second part to it because where he sounds a little
Double
bit
down?
more, sort of, but he's also a little like he's trying to clarify what his point. He's not trying to insult Toronto in any which way. He's just trying to say like, you guys. He didn't say it specifically, but he's like, you guys don't have those decades in like LA has their sound.
That's real, but that's real.
100% it is. And that's the point that I'm trying to make. Like, but he initially made it too, but I guess it wasn't as clear where it may have came across as in he's insulting Toronto or picking a side or whatever. But we're not that deep. Yeah. We haven't had that many decades in. So no, we don't have that sound that you say is a Toronto sound. And I don't know. I agree with them. Like it's hard to dispute that. Like, what would you say is a Toronto sound?
I think the Toronto sound, it's taken a long time to figure it out, and I almost feel like we over here are what they call a culture mosaic versus in the States where they call them a melting pot.
Shout out Batman Pan Clan.
When you go to America, you become American. When you come to Canada, you're still Jamaican. You're still African. You're still Asian. You get what I mean?
I do.
But we all take from each other's cultures and make it into something. Yeah. So we even took, some of the American style from back in the 90s, early 2000s. We have rappers that could bang with the best of them. Mm-hmm. Shout out Illy and Pay. Other Rexdale rappers I didn't mention before. But those guys even had tracks with Jada. Mm-hmm. They had with Jada track. I'll never forget that. So when we were able to be put on the front page like that, and we've seen these guys, the guys that we knew growing up, get to that level with it, you put respect on it. So even somebody like Nav, to me now, the mere fact that Nav's from Rexdale, I'm like, I'm rooting for that guy no matter what.
Good for you.
I don't even listen too much of his music, but the mere fact that, I mean, there's still questions whether or not he's from Rexdale, but the fact that you even titled your album that, bro, put us on the map, bro, because that's all that it is. Mm-hmm. That's why we respect Jay-Z so much. Yeah. Where's Jay-Z from? Marcy Projects, bro. Mm-hmm. You could have said New York. You could have said Brooklyn. You said Marcy Projects. Where is Nas from SB?
We already know that. QB, baby.
Yeah. Queensbridge Projects, bro. From Q. But we know where these guys are from.
But this is what it is. Like,
They put their communities on the map.
Yeah, but they
rep your hood, rep your block, rep your city.
It's different there than it is here.
How you mean?
How?
Because are we going back to Ebro's point?
Sure, whatever.
So they have a sound. Like, I would even argue to a point where like certain boroughs had their sound until like recently.
They kind of argue that, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, what is Toronto sound? I'm not disputing what you're trying to say. Yeah, rep your hood. Good. Like you're backing up Nav.
What are you supposed to just start doing? Throwing some like different type of beats in there?
No, I'm just trying to say that he has a point with what he's saying. Like, okay, so where I disagree with Ebro is where he's saying that the battle was decided there. That he's calling him out like, yo, you don't have your original sound. You're taking it from Atlanta, and this is my original sound, and here's my track. So it's like, all right,
that should have been the argument when you bust.
But that's all it is.
Why
always.
did you so now?
Yeah, but exactly.
Fully accepted it.
Exactly.
Took him in as your own. Mind you, he's half American. Mind you, half American, and all of a sudden,
they don't like that.
Canadian.
They don't like that because he's running the game. There's a confirmation bias, and this is why I was saying what.
So it's their culture, and they just run the culture.
Their culture is different. They don't accept him as being a part of the culture.
Now.
And I can no, I don't. I think there was a limit from the beginning. I think there's
a limit.
This guy put a limit on it.
How do you want me to say it?
I mean, he was on top for how long?
He's been on top. I still.
That's my point.
He's still on top, but he's not like they're defining the culture different just outside of hip hop music. It's also your mannerisms, how you carry yourself, what you are, how you are, where you're from, emphasizing where you're from.
That part. But that's what I've been saying.
The biggest part.
But that's been my problem, like with him though.
With who?
Drake.
Sure.
And I've been saying that
but your problem is different from their problem. Their problem is like, yo, you're Canadian.
Yeah.
They're not even looking at it like Toronto. You're just like, yo, you're not. You haven't gone through what we've gone through.
Yeah.
You don't understand our struggle compared to theirs.
But
like
that's what's bothered me for so long. It's like, how can they sit there and say that not knowing what actually really happens up here?
I get
it's just plain ignorance.
I get it.
That's all that it is. And Americans have always been that, just ignorant.
Yeah. It's hard to dispute that.
Bro.
It's hard to dispute.
And that's what Donald Trump just continues doing for them.
Still
You can't paint Americans.
Hold up.
You can't just paint Americans with a great broad brush.
Exactly. Thank you.
They're ignorant.
Different states.
Different
states, different environments.
Certain states are ignorant.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But
It's just
that's not even what I meant. But I meant even their environment, right? So like even when we say that they don't rate us on the same level in that regard, but truth be told, I think it is rougher out there. Yo, like people are getting
where. It depends where.
Agreed. Let's just say as an average, Canada versus the U.S. You can't.
Yeah, but we're talking about on a large scale altogether. Yeah,
you might as well. Yeah, sure. You might as well. Yeah. So and that's how they're looking at it.
But you're gonna have more extremes to a degree when you have more people.
Like, I understand that too. But like we don't have legalization for guns, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So if you're growing up around these environments, like a Rexdale would be one of those tough places to grow up. No, we don't. Everyone's not carrying a gat, but there's enough people that are. But it's not like a license to carry state where you could just get it anywhere. You could go to fucking Walmart and go pick up a gat. Like it's not like that. So we can't relate to that part of it. That doesn't make us soft. But if you're judging him, as in Drake, just for that, like he doesn't represent the culture, but like, yo, he's doing a great job representing the culture. Like, I mean, he's been killing it.
Yeah, but no, and I rate him for that part too.
But now you guys don't like him because he's Canadian. You got this guy to support that you want to support, and he fucked all your girls. So it's like, I get it.
There's that part too to it all.
There's a lot of parts to it, man. And then it's the half. Okay, yo, he's half Jewish. All right, cool. Let's just segregate. Say white boy.
White boy.
Yeah.
There's so much.
There's so much.
I think all that shit's low hanging fruit. Me personally,
what?
like, you know what I mean.
They gotta find something.
Yeah.
They can't handle it. That he's just been killing it for so long.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But
it's honestly, shout out Pre. When she said that, it's not necessarily Drake supporters.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, Kendrick supporters, but it's Drake haters. Yeah. I get that point of view even louder now.
Yeah.
Because it seems so true. Mm-hmm. It seems so fucking true.
I mean,
he's that big though. Pause.
I don't want to say it's just that, but like mere hate, kind of what drove the Avengers together. Like they like, it's like not.
And there's that part to me too. It's like to see these other Canadians that used to mess with him, all of a sudden turn their back now too. It's kind of like, yo, what's up?
It's real. It's personal.
And even that too.
Think it's personal.
And like I said, I was supporting Drake, the mere fact that he's from Toronto, going up against Kendrick.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Exactly.
He's from the city.
See,
I
wasn't necessarily
I was never making it a city thing. Me personally, for me, I just love the fact that it was hip hop. And it's been two elites. We haven't seen two elites go at it, for like a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's nice to see, like, all right, finally now we're here.
And to me, it's like the mere fact that he's Canadian, like, just
it was cool
like
that it was
the hometown.
But
pride,
for me, like, Drake has been running it. He's been like the number one. So it's like I'm kind of,
for me, it was the entertainment part of it, the hip hop part of it, the excitement. Like, it was like a main event.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't care to watch a whole bunch of fights that don't mean nothing. This had
no
like,
undercards.
This was
main
historic.
event. It definitely was.
Yeah,
definitely.
So I wanted to see it from that point of view. Like, yo, what happens here now? Like, we lived through the whole Nas and Jay-Z thing, and we saw what happened, and now we're like so many years later where we saw what it created.
That was Nas and Jay-Z was the last time you saw two elites bang.
Yeah, it's hard.
Every other big beef has been decided. Like, but that was the two times you saw two elites.
It depends what you mean by elites, because you could argue the 50 and Jaw.
Nah, but that was okay. What I mean by that is that was decided. That was decided. It's not a question.
Decided that one early. Well, so what? Well, I feel like we need to wait till Pre's back to get this Toronto sound conversation.
No, she definitely has to get in.
Because there's so many other artists that I would love to shout out, like Lou Breeze.
Like, oh man, we're doing that.
Like there's just A Game. There's the sound has changed where it's like we still are like it develops, but we are able to tie everything in and probably better than the rest of them.
But there still isn't.
Like I'm talking about other genres and stuff too.
There still isn't a distinct sound. You go to the South, you got a distinct sound. So for example,
dialect thing.
Here's sure, but it's a sound too. When Lil Jon was producing everything, shit, like yo, you knew that was coming from the South. Exactly. Yeah. So New York had a sound. LA had a sound.
Yeah.
So we knew. So it was like a big thing when a mixtape came out with a DJ from New York bringing LA artists on it, or vice versa. That'd be like, oh shit, never heard that before. Then LA came in, boom, LA took over. Chi-Town has a sound. Detroit, you could argue, has a sound. Fucking when St. Louis and all these guys, and LA and all these guys came out, they had a sound. What is Toronto's sound?
Do you think it helps that all those cities are so much closer together? I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I feel like it's a really good debate.
It's money. It's money because they got more investment.
Well, they got more people. Look at this. Look at everything.
But look at this. Look at
culture too.
For us to go from here to Thunder Bay, from here in Toronto to Thunder Bay, that's an 18-hour drive.
That is insane.
Is that really 18 hours?
18-hour drive.
It's an insane drive.
It's an 18-hour drive. Yeah. But for us to go from here in Toronto to Miami, New York, 24 hours.
Yeah, or New York.
And look how many cities we're stopping, we're passing in between.
Yeah.
Is it because we're just that far apart in terms of like a country standpoint to where Toronto has to be this unique place, but because we're also so close to the States, because Buffalo's only a 90-minute drive.
Yeah.
And I guess even with what Benny and those guys are doing now, they sort of created their own sound.
It's influence, it's population, it's a lot of things.
It's so many.
So we need to do more in terms of developing our sound.
It's also we're just young. We're young at it. Like we don't have all those decades.
Yeah, but hip hop's 50 years in this bitch. Bro.
I get it, but I'm just saying. Like it's evolved a lot more out there than it has here, and they've had a lot of different people to evolve it. Like look at the amount of artists that have come out of different states, different boroughs, opposed to just this one place. This goes back to the conversation that we're having. How many top 5 artists can you really name out of Toronto, or top 10 or whatever? Whereas you have a whole list of people that you go through out there, and the body of work that they've put in. So it's not one thing, but overall, I would agree with Ebro. We don't have a distinct sound. Like even going back to the UK, like they got their own sound too. Like you get what I'm saying though, right? Like do I have?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I think
I agree with what he's saying.
Right,
you're both
right.
To clarify,
as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, where I disagree with him is where he's like that was what decided the battle. If he said that, like where he's just saying that because yeah, like it wasn't just that. It was like It's a great move. All right, cool. You checked him and all that stuff, but what about all this other stuff that you said? But anyway.
Well, to end off that wonderful segment.
Hold on. Finishing off on this note though, because I think we're done with the hip hop whole situation, right? Bro. Shout out Cormega. 20-year anniversary coming up for Legal Hustle. So that's big, and that album's big. He's big, super underrated, and super big shout out to Cormega, bro. Cause
I know, yeah,
top 5 for me.
Yeah, because he responded to you on Twitter.
not because of that, but he did.
He's like, yo, you're like the fucking QB mascot.
I really am.
He's
but
so
like,
pro QB.
Core Mega is the man. Like I think Core Mega is that amazing. Like not just raps, or poetry, but like even like just philosophy, or even if you're to just sit down there and have a conversation with him, I think he's really wise, and you can learn a lot just based on what he's saying to you. So yeah, and I love that album. The album's sick. Yeah. And I know he's gonna like this one too. So yeah.
Shout out 3 more.
Like and subscribe.
Shout out 3 more rappers from the Rex that we happen to lose though. Shout out Friendship, Dubs, and
R.I.P.
Yeah, Friendship, Dubs, and Sizzlack. Beat them up every time, yo.
Only going up this year.
But on that note, we'll take another quick break and we back with one last quick segment of SUP. We gotta do Diddy, bro. Are you looking to refinance this year? Make home improvements? Need a new mortgage? No problem. If you are in the GTA, don't wait. Book a one-on-one consultation with Suresh Ravindran at 416-953-8073. Know all the options available to you. You're definitely having a good week right now, bro, because with this Ghostface, you got to watch the fight today. How did Tyson do, bro? That Tyson fight versus Jake Paul's coming up. But we're talking Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury.
Huh?
Yo, we on?
Yeah.
The Tyson Fury fight was good. It was good.
I heard it was a nice.
It was a nice fight. Split decision. He loses. The Canadian judge gives him
not the Canadian.
The Canadian judge is the one that gave it to him. Shout out Craig Metcalf.
Canadians are having a rough week, eh?
Yo, it is.
I wanted to mention that they screwed Shea over out of that MVP, bro.
But at the end of the day, they got it right though. They got it right as far as giving it to Usyk, like the fight.
Yeah.
They're gonna have an immediate rematch.
Well, because Fury's big man.
It was in the contract. Tyson.
Okay,
yo, they're both undefeated.
Yeah,
they're both undefeated. You get what I'm saying? So the way that
yeah.
they negotiated the whole thing, he's like, yo, it's got to be an immediate rematch. Should I lose? They both probably had that in
How
their contract.
immediate? 3 months?
I don't know how immediate, but like their next fight's gonna probably be with each other. Yo, you have to
on that other
check
side,
this out. This is the first time there's been an undisputed heavyweight champion since Lennox Lewis. All right, so what that means is the first time that you got a heavyweight champion that is owning all 4 of the major titles. Whereas usually it's divided. This guy's got this title, that guy's got this title, whatever. So it's actually a historic moment, and it's big, yo. Saudi Arabia, like that's the new Vegas.
I'm telling you, this side, yo, it's about to not matter in North America, and I've been saying this already. We went to Abu Dhabi years ago, yo. That is the future. We are years.
It's present, but like, yeah, I hear you.
Years behind what's happening on the other side of the world.
Honestly, I'll probably be there end of this year. Like I gotta go see everything. Like that's my spot to go see.
The stuff that they're doing over there is crazy. They're turning everything up like levels, bro. The golf, the boxing, they're taking everything over, bro.
They got the money to throw. Like they're laughing at that stuff. But the size of that stadium, whew, huge. The amount of people that are in the crowd,
lasers,
everything,
the interaction, everything,
entire production. The entire production, the weather, like everything is just like up and up.
It doesn't even matter over here too, because a lot of people can't even get to watch it now. Because you know how many mans I know that were linking me earlier on, so I'm like, yo, it's too early to be watching the fights. But what can you do?
No, you got to go.
They're over there, but it's the time.
No, but
it's a time that messes with everybody.
No, and I get it, but it didn't start.
The time of day is what I mean.
It started at 6:30, give or take.
Bruh.
Like the walk-in was 6:30. The fight started. It's
on
not that
Saturday,
bad. It could be worse.
It could be. Definitely could have been worse. Definitely could be worse.
Yeah, I don't know.
They said that they don't even care about North America. It's like, yeah, we're gonna, because they could push their things back. Sometimes
there's fight though is not as big in North America as it is in Europe.
True.
You got to understand, like Tyson Fury, UK, and you got this guy from where's he? Fuck, what's the country in war right now? Butchering with Russia, Ukraine. There we go. So it's huge. But here's a crazy part. So I went to this European bar, right?
Yeah.
I'm probably one of the only colored guys in there.
Yeah.
Like everyone's white, European, and I've never seen this in my life. When the Ukrainian national anthem went on, yo, people in the bar stood up, bro.
Yeah.
The Ukrainian guys stood up for the national anthem. I was just like, damn, like that's a whole nother level of respect and stuff like that.
So you saying you don't stand up when you're watching a game at home?
Do you stand up when you're watching the game at home?
Sometimes.
Yeah, what, to go get something? Like I was so impressed with that alone. But it was just it was wild. Like everyone was cheering on. Like it was a crazy fight. It was a great fight. It was a really, really, entertaining fight. Buddy got him in the beginning. Tyson got Usyk in the beginning, like maybe the 5th or 6th round. I think he wobbled him. I honestly feel like the referee saved Fury from getting knocked out at one point. Like when he got wobbled, I think it was in the 9th, and he got an 8 count and all that stuff. He didn't fall. He was just like, whoa, in the turnbuckle and all that, right?
Yeah.
The referee gave him the 8 count and interjected as Usyk's coming at him. He hands down everything. Usyk could have gone in with an easy another 1, 2, 3, whatever. And I think it could have been a lot rougher for him. But, shout outs to Usyk, man. That's incredible.
I'm happy with the result. I'm happy with the
undisputed
result.
champion.
Yeah.
You had a golden medal in the Olympics. Like, you've done everything up until this moment right now. And you just bigged up your country because your country needs that right now, given what's going on.
Yeah, a little morale.
From Fury bad up Wilder, I'm done with that guy, bro. I like to see that guy get beat anytime of day.
But here's the next thing, though. Like obviously the Jake Paul Tyson thing's coming up, right? Yeah. I still feel that I still think, in my opinion, that this fight could have been even bigger if it was marketed even more. Because it's not a small thing. It's a huge thing. It's historic. It's gigantic if you really break it down, right?
Yeah.
In terms of boxing. If Jake Paul loses to Tyson, Jake Paul might just become a promoter. He's already a promoter, but I mean just a promoter, and just makes boxing way bigger because he knows how to engage people. A lot of these promoters don't know how to do it.
That is what everybody's missing at this point.
Even even Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy Promotions, the last Canelo fight. Did you guys even know Canelo
I knew he fought. Yeah.
Yo, why are they so stupid? Real question.
Because Canelo's like a prize fighter.
Not even that, though. Not even that. Why are you guys so stupid to have it the same fucking weekend as UFC 301?
Of all one.
Why do you guys do that? And it's like Dillo has this personal beef with Dana because he got whatever. Anyway, Dana's just straight up and makes fun of him and stuff because he got caught in stockings and all that, right? Yeah. But it's like, why are you competing with them? Like, even the WWE was smart when they had beef with WCW. They never made their events on the same Sunday. You know what I mean? I get Monday Night Raw, and then eventually the Thursday they were beefing there, but their main event pay-per-view fights or events were never on the same day. That's the problem with boxing, in my opinion. A lot of these guys do not know how to promote it properly. That's why we wait like decades for these top names to finally fight each other. If Dana White was really to get into boxing, which he's done a couple of times or hinted at doing a couple of times, he would do a really good job because he knows how to promote. If he doesn't do it, Jake Paul's probably going to be the next big face for that whole promotion for boxing, let alone the fight that he's got going on. There's so many different ways to make money, bro. They're going to be on Netflix. That fight's on Netflix for anybody to watch. You know how big that is? That's huge. Huge.
All right, well, from, I guess...
inside the ring to outside the ring?
One beat down to another?
How did we do that, bro?
Did you say one beat to another?
I thought we were going to do it the other way around. How did we even end up there? Before we go, it's a topic we had to get to, though. Yeah, the whole Diddy Cassie video that was released.
For me,
I'm on the same page with that, bro.
Basically, for me,
it's disgusting.
It is disgusting, and for me, it's like, where's that energy now? Remember that I remember I'm still standing. Where's that?
I mean, there's speculation that post is kind of old, but
I mean, the time,
even the message that he put, the message that he put out before was like, people are just trying to like throw this stuff on his name, and he's gonna defend himself.
He did post some shit. The truth will come out or some stuff. He put up a thing about saying the truth will come out, and then this video came out like 2 days later.
And I'm just like,
it's a great slap.
Come on, bro.
It's wild.
It was disturbing.
Yo, it's scary, bro. That's like a movie thing, like where someone like a victim tries to escape. That's like a Saw movie where you finally think you got away from the guy, and then boom, he comes running with his fucking towel and shit.
Exactly, like your towel's on, bro. Like, how could it be that serious? Man had his towel on and his socks.
Yo,
what were you
down,
like?
He kicked her up. He threw some shit at her. Like, you're a pussy.
That's what I mean. You're a serious pussy, bro. That part.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm happy you said it because I was going to.
It's gross. It's really gross. On another note, though, shout out to her. What is it? Her current husband.
I heard he put out a statement. But
he's standing up for her. He's saying you got to stand up for everyone, all the other victims as well. You got to support and be strong enough to support your wives, your mothers, your sisters, all that.
Because that stuff is real. Yeah, that stuff is real life,
and it has such an impact, man. It has such a devastating impact.
You know who I've started to become a bigger and bigger fan of lately? I really like Whack 100.
Okay.
He doesn't hold any biases.
Man just screwed up his face over there after you, bro.
Yeah, it's all good. He just some of the stuff that he's been saying lately, like even with this, he's like, yo, I wasn't gonna say anything. I wasn't gonna get into no one's business, but yo, fuck you, Diddy. Like, you really fucked up, and like he's talking shit on Diddy about this whole thing. A lot of people will bite their tongue and not do that. Even
a lot of people have to walk it back.
Even with the Kendrick and Drake beef though.
Yeah.
When Drake was up, he said it. A lot of West Coast people aren't doing that. They're not saying, yo, Drake's up, like when he was up prior to all this stuff happening. So he's I don't know. He's just being authentic with it. But more people do need to say it without an agenda. I don't know if there's something in the background. Like, I know 50's got his whole thing going on because of his baby moms. But like,
one of the most disturbing parts of the Diddy thing to me, though, is not to make it any more excusable, but if you're younger and you make those kind of mistakes where you like get yourself riled up to the point where you're gonna lash out in a way towards a female, you're still young and dumb a bit. You get what I mean?
I do.
Even though you try to raise like young men to like never put their hands on a female, there's been cases where people have gone too far with certain things, right?
Yeah.
But to see Puff as a grown man, like you're grown at this point, dog.
Yeah.
And you're carrying on like that,
bro.
That is absolutely disgusting.
And I don't know if it was a post.
Abuse.
I don't know if it was a post, but then there's a picture holding him as his youngest daughter.
Yeah.
And it's just like, bro, that's somebody's daughter, bro.
Exactly. But that's the part that a lot of people don't realize when they're doing something to somebody. That is somebody's son or daughter.
I think it's way beyond
And you
that.
have to look at it from that lens. That's a very important perspective. That is somebody's child. The same way you hold your child, trust me, yo.
Like how
if you had enough sense to think like that, you wouldn't be in that situation, period.
Well,
like I think there is accuracy in his substance abuse. I think he's high as a kite. I think he's out of it completely if you're at that level of low. When you have everything.
Yeah, that part. Like, what do you have to worry about, brother? Like,
it's disgusting, bro. It's sad. It's disturbing.
But the other part to me is like, where was everybody from their teams?
I don't know.
Like, if there was a previous altercation in the room where he hit her in the face and gave her a black eye and she had enough time to prepare herself to leave, where was everybody else? Like, nobody heard this. You guys weren't standing by anywhere. I don't know. It's like,
no, it's not that.
Because there's been other situations where you would see like Bow Wow in the elevator. He had somebody with him. Jay in the elevator. There was a third party there. Like, were you guys are in a hotel and nobody heard anything at that point?
People have come
nobody
out
opened the door and said, "Yo, what's going on over here?"
People have come out and said stuff, but they just get excused or dismissed like it's nothing.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden it's coming to light more.
So does that make his entire team pussies too?
It's not just his team. It's just the power that you have. But you got to remember this too. There's tons of stuff out there that we don't even know that people just dismissed before. Like, he bought that footage. It's from 2016 for $50K, they were saying. And he just made that go away. There's all kinds of other people out there. There's all kinds of other people out there that are doing the exact same thing. So right now, this is coming to the light. It's, in my opinion, still politically motivated as far as sponsorships and money, and maybe that case that we were talking about before with the liquor. It's not just magically coming out right now. He's probably stepped on the wrong toes. There's tons of people that just know how to block their thing. The world is an ugly place.
Oh, is it ever?
And that's just what it is. So don't be surprised if you hear some other stuff coming out. Like, even,
Yeah, I know. You want to say that Jay's stuff is coming next, right? Jay-Z's next. Yeah,
I don't want to keep saying
Jay-Z's
it, but like,
next.
50's funny though.
Yeah, I know. I saw that one too. 50's like, yo, Jay's been quiet ever since.
Jaguar Rights.
Where's he at?
Jaguar Rights.
He's busy trying to clean up all the tracks right now. That's what they're suggesting. But
can you clean it all up though? Like,
I don't know. Well, big up Jay every time, yo.
Scammer. Damn.
Now let's get it all in perspective.
Right.
On that note, yeah, we gotta go, bro, because it's well after that time of day for me. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and notification buttons. Thank you for joining us for this episode of
Another one.
SUP. Big up Pri every time. She'll be back next episode.
Follow, like, subscribe, share. Let's go.
Hit us in the comments like he said. And until next time.